Duke again. And Saturday morning, I got to sleep in a little bit. I've been having some rough nights sleeping. This foot incident is, it's getting better, a lot better. But yeah, I could, can't wait for the swelling to definitely go down more. But it's going down, and the black and blue is subsiding. It's still black and blue, but yeah, it throbs all night. Or, you know, it's got a little heat to it still. Itches. That big scab on the back is. I want to touch it, but it hurts to touch it, so I'm not gonna. Anyway, this morning I've been waiting a long time for this. As you know, let me turn over here so you can see what's going on. But these trees over here look like they're paraded. Paraded meaning that they're in a line, they're in a row, they got some type of structure, they got social distancing going on, okay? You know, they're a good 6-7 feet apart. Makes it easy to keep it mowed and clean. When we first got here, it wasn't that way. I alluded to, you know, I've shot several videos and shared them with people, you know, one at a time and kind of a thing. And I've gotten watching more YouTube, you know. I'm done with the cable TV. We got rid of our direct TV. Just, you know, stupid numbers of bills there for the same old crap, you know. And so I turned to YouTube. And I found this channel called Outdoor with the Morgans, and Mike and Melissa Morgan and their dogs and their kids, and kind of cool show, you know. So anyway, and he's got some cool toys. He's got sponsors. I don't have any sponsors. I don't need any sponsors. Well, it would be nice, you know. But anyway, we got enough going on here, and we've done a lot here in the 5 years that we've owned this property. Again, some of them older videos you'll see, but anyway, we started back in here, and I started with a machete. Took a machete. I had a push mower. We had a little tractor mower, a little 42-inch orange Husqvarna, or I don't know, Home Depot special, you know. And I plowed in there with that, you know, hacking and cutting. And then I bought a John Deere tractor, you know, mid-size 44 horsepower with a 6-foot bush hog on the back of it. And started backing into things and cutting things out. And anyway, we got this little section here. Like I said, you can see that there's some parade. They're socially distanced appropriately, or somewhat appropriately. Easy so that I can manage, and the wildlife doesn't grow up and choke the trees out, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I got a new toy, as Sherry calls it. We've tried. I want to demonstrate, maybe not in this video, but later on, I'll demonstrate the new toy versus the different mowers and stuff that I have purchased in the past, and we'll compare them, you know. Anyway, like I said, I'm just getting started. I'm going to go over here. The Kubota is fired up, ready to go. Sherry's got a Gator, but the RTV 900 there, that's a little diesel powered, I call it a buggy, for simple terms. And anyway, I'm going to go get the big Kubota, and we're going to do a little playing here. So give me a few minutes, I'll grab some cameras, and I'll be back. Well, I'm back. And say this is going to be a short video. I don't think so. Maybe we'll do it in 2 or 3 parts. I don't know. Kind of discouraging, though. I $30,000 machine there. Got about 20 or 30 minutes out of it. And we're broke down. What? I don't think it's the machine's fault. I know it's not the machine's fault. But here, take a look at this. 50 cent neoprene O-ring. That's what blew. I don't think it was tight enough. So, you gotta love this. People tell me that I have too many toys and too many gadgets and too many everything. I had to buy a pipe wrench. I have a 15-inch crescent wrench here that worked on one end of the hydraulic line, but the other side, like I said, it was loose. So with the weight of the hoses, I was able to get it off. But I went to the auto parts store, and the largest crescent wrench you had was 12 inches. I've got 3 of them here, not to mention what I got back home. Anyway, I went to the hardware store, and I bought a pipe wrench. First time in my life that I've bought a pipe wrench. First time. I think it was 35 bucks. I have a 4-foot pipe wrench. I think I got 2 of them. I've got a couple of 3-footers, several 2-footers, and a bunch of little baby, 1-footers things. I think I even got one that's about 6 inches. I've just picked them up along the way there. I don't think I've ever paid for a single one of them. But when you gotta have it, you gotta have it. So let's take a look at that O-ring and see if I can put it back together. Yeah, while I was out, my buddy Mike called. Said he invited me over for dinner. Anyway, this is the O-ring. You can see where it split right there. And I got the feeling it was rather loose. I called the salesman that sold me this thing, and he told me they had a problem putting this thing together. The shop did, and one of the hoses was giving them an issue. See, that goes on a little bit tighter than this one. That seems like it might be loose. So, being smarter than the average bear, I don't know why they didn't have kits for these things, but I know they make them. They're all kinds of sizes. So I bought 2 of the closest sizes that I thought possible, and I bought several of each. That's more of the ticket right there. Look at that, huh? Okay. Dookie, where's your gloves? Ah! One is better than none, I guess. Okay, put the lime in the coconut and screw it on tight. Wow, I see what their issue is to tighten that thing on there, you can't really get on the nut itself, can you? And if you come down here, then you can't get to the other. Perhaps you don't need to. Let's see. Maybe I bought something I didn't need. Can you imagine that? Never. Ugh! All the strength I've got. All the strength I've got. Woo, it's slippery. Man, what a mess. I'm gonna have to get the pressure washer out. Take off the slick them. Well, that's all the ass I got. And that ain't much. But it's on there. Alright. Let's fire it up, see what happens. Smoke test. Oil leak test. this brings us to another wrap. For every task, you got to realize there's a certain amount of maintenance. Although this thing is brand new, doesn't have an hour on it. Well, it did. It had 2 hours on it. Demonstration at the factory, and FAE gave me a pretty good discount on it, so I couldn't refuse the offer. This is not an FAE issue with that O-ring. I don't say that, you know. Machine works great. If you look at how clean the stuff is. You know, operator needs to learn a little bit. Like I said, this is my first time using it, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tearing things up. But yeah, you see the old cistern over there. I knocked the concrete block housing down. It was in bad shape anyway, and I've been wanting to redo it, so we'll give us a project, you know. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment, you know. I understand the word DA, and DA does not stand for District Attorney, and I have a little DA in me sometimes, but that's what's going to make the show here, you know, live and learn. I mean, this is not what I've done my whole life. As a matter of fact, it's the first time. So, as a profession, a lot of work, hard work. But fun, yeah. The sides of my cheeks were just in pain from grinning so much that, you know, watching those trees fly and things fly. However, you know, there was I don't know if you saw it in the video there was a piece of metal or a chain or something down there, something that bit back at us. It's all sparked, made a noise. A little tin over there. I don't think the tin's going to hurt much on them carbide teeth, but we need to clean that out, get it out of there before we go in there. And, yeah. Definitely got to do some work to my door there. My door, it's the forestry Lexan glass, you know. When we bought the machine, the salesman, Bill, he told me that I had to put the Lexan glass in there, you know, for safety reasons, and because the other glass, it's a tempered safety glass, which is dangerous. And, yeah, you know, another couple $1,000. I guess, well, they want $3,000 for a door. I bent my door, but I think I can fix it. I fixed it once, bent it. We had a like a 10-inch tree fall right in the middle of the door, on the glass door, you know, factory glass, and bent the door frame. Didn't break the glass, bent the door. And then trip or two later, we were up out in the back 40, and a little 2-inch branch came back, slapped that glass, and just shattered into a million pieces. So I bought the Lexan. I put the Lexan on there, and been going with it ever since. But somewhere, I can't recall, but it must have been, you know, when I had the Blue Diamond brush mower on there, that I got into something, and I guess I tweaked the door frame, and right over there on the side, all the sawdust and the dirt flying in there. And this cabin is a pain to clean. It's so small, you know. You can't really get one person in there backwards, let alone trying to get in there and clean all the nooks and crannies and get the dirt and dust out of there. It doesn't help the air conditioning, you know. So I'm going to go get the shop vac and clean it out. But anyway, that's enough of me talking about nonsense. But we'll do some more videos. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and leave me a comment, you know. I don't care if it's a bad comment, I can take it. I probably deserve it, you know.
Anyway, um, until next time. Oh, and if you're wondering about the shirt, same shirt from yesterday, guys, I'm up here by myself. Ain't nobody sniffing around about nothing, you know. I got the same pants on, same socks, same underwear, same everything. I didn't even take a shower last night. I wasn't that dirty, and it was nice and cool. But I'm ready for a shower right now and get some of this slime off me. But enough of that. Ciao.